Hi, boys and girls. It is the creator of Bored with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day. And this week happens to be, for some of my kids, the last day and last week of kindergarten. So this book, The Last Day of Kindergarten, is dedicated to all of them. And I am outside just breathing in the fresh air that I want to share and send to you. All this beautiful sunshine. Today is the last day of kindergarten. I wish it were the first. Then I'd meet Mrs. Popinski all over again. I'd hang my very own backpack on my very own hook. My markers would be bright and inky. My crayons would be pointy and new. If it were the first day of kindergarten, I'd have so much to look forward to this year. I'd play house and grocery store during creative playtime. I'd dress up as a tiger for Halloween parade. I'd lose my first tooth biting into Sammy McGregor's birthday cupcakes. Ah, the glorious breeze out here. But today is the last day of kindergarten. We don't read stories. We don't work on our numbers or letters. Instead, we wash the tables. We throw out the stubbiest crayons and the dried up paints. We take our pictures off the wall. Mrs. Popinski gathered us into a circle for sharing time. It's the last time we'll ever sit crisscross applesauce together again. Kind of like what Miss Reynolds is doing right here. Crisscross applesauce. I am so proud of all of you, Mrs. Popinski says. You've learned so much this year, but kindergarten is ending. Summer is beginning. What are your favorite things about summer? Staying up late, swimming, picnics in the park, running through the sprinkler, eating blue raspberry ice pops on the front steps. Let's talk about first grade, Mrs. Popinski says. What are you looking forward to the most? Eating lunch in the cafeteria, field trips, writing stories, recess, playing on the big kids' playground, and making new friends. Wow, Mrs. Popinski says, you're going to be fantastic first graders. I can just tell. She looks at the clock and stands up. Okay, class, it's time. We put on the funny hats that we made out of poster board and yarn. We make sure our faces are clean. Then we line up and walk down the hall to the auditorium. I peek over Mason's shoulder and see a crowd. People pointing cameras at the stage. Little brothers and sisters squirming on laps. Oh, I see Mommy and Daddy and Grandma and Grandpa and Aunt Dee. This afternoon, they're going to take me out for ice cream and I can order whatever I want. They have their own Aunt Dee, like Cassidy does, Aunt Debbie, which is me. I'll be in the audience when she's doing her moving up. Mr. Meyer starts playing a serious song on the piano. It makes me want to cry. It makes me want to march. It makes me want to stand up straight and tall. This is it. I'm walking onto the stage. I'm reciting our ABC farewell poem without making any mistakes. I'm singing zippity-doo-dah and clapping in all the right places. I'm shaking hands with the principal. Kindergarten is over. I did it. First grade, here I come. Boys and girls, it is Bored with Miss Reynolds, better off reading every day. I don't own the rights to this book that I have read to you, but I love storytelling magic. And I want to dedicate this book to all of my kindergartners that are going to first grade in September. I started my career in school in kindergarten. I was a kindergarten lunch monitor, and I absolutely loved being in kindergarten. It was one of my favorite places to be. And that's why this book meant so much to me. I'm dedicating this to all of my kids that are moving up and out into the big world of first grade and saying, guess what? You did it, I did it, we did it together. Now, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Rolling up sunshine coming your way, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, congratulations. Mwah. Welcome to the big world of first grade. You are no longer a kindergartner, and I know you're gonna do great. I'll see you soon. Bye from Bored with Miss Reynolds.